Troubles you having in your life is not of yours. Someone want to see you suffering. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you down and out, losing everything you got. I'm looking right now into your surroundings, and it's not a pretty scene. Something is in your house. Someone sprinkled something there that caused a lot of problems in your house. You'll need to take time out and clean your house and pray. And you need to ask God to forgive you for something you did wrong with somebody that you pay the price that your enemies is able to conquer you through. I need to help you. You need to call me. Go get your paper and pen and write this number down. I know you heard it, but as I pray now, things gonna change when you walk inside of my door. I'm located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. 1752 Flatbush Avenue. Don't let nothing stop you from getting to me. 205 train will bring you to the last stop. You walk up, and you're gonna come to me.
I think of losing you because our ties are true. You know what to do to keep you free. Yeah. Sister, go back home. And she said, he keep on saying, so for the truth that isn't
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. Clean Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
I think of losing you because our ties are true. You know what to do to keep you free.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterTheBomb.com. We had a little late start here, but guess what? We are here, and we are so happy. The 4th of July, we still got that 4th of July in our blood. It was a beautiful 4th of July. And I hope you folks just enjoyed yourself, and I hope you had a great, great time. And it is such a beautiful evening here in New York City. And I want to say big up, shout out to everybody on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we are King and Queen radio station, SisterTheBomb.com. And wherever you're at right now, you'll be up live with us. You can always find us all the time on radio.co. So no matter what, we always on radio.co. So if you can't find us anywhere, always go on radio.co. You're guaranteed to find us at all time. That's King and Queen radio.co. Okay, shout out to everybody sharing like the pages. Want to say shout out to the manager out there. Holly, big up to you out there. We got it, Holly. Thanks to DJ Tony Dance. I mean, he made a miracle happen in 15 minutes, something I ain't never seen before. But you know, I'm just feeling good that we got everything going the way we want it to go. So we got guests tonight. In a few minutes, folks, so I'm gonna be interviewing a very famous person, and that's gonna be Mrs. Saha Rahman. And she's a poet and a writer and a speaker and also a meditation guide. And she's from a village that you may never heard of, which you're gonna hear tonight, called Punjabi Village. So you're gonna learn that tonight, folks out there. A little bit. We're going in India tonight, and this gonna be very interesting. And you're gonna learn how to meditate a little bit tonight. So if you don't know how to meditate, she's gonna instruct you how to meditate. So this is gonna be interesting. She's gonna be on it anytime at 9:30. So that's another 5 minutes. So call your friends and call everybody so you can learn a little bit about meditation. So it's gonna be a great interview. And I wanna say all you folks out there, good evening. And I wanna say shout out to you. Tony Dash, you're doing a fantastic job. I think one of the cameras out over here on the main one over here. It's not pointing this way. No, that one on the over. Yes, it's not picking me up. Oh, okay, great. Sorry. Okay, so we're live, folks, out there on Radio Co. Y'all on King and Queen Radio.co. You can see us. If you're on YouTube, Brooklyn Station / King and Queen Radio. What a great evening. I mean, it's nice and cool in here. So I hope you folks had a great time. If you'd like to call in this evening and tell us about the 4th of July, the number to call in is 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And don't forget, you can also call me at any time so we can talk about what we have to talk about. And it's just going to be great for us tonight in here. So, it's beautiful. So again, happy 4th of July. And I know you had a good time. I hope everybody was safe. And I got Tony Dance on the 1 and 2. Again, like we say, I'm going to be doing a great interview. And don't forget, later on tonight, we got Queen Makeda coming in. That's right. So tonight, you got a great night, folks. A lot of people coming in. That's why we were setting up this specially for you folks out there. So get ready. Again, I'm going to let you listen to some music. I'm Sister the Bomb, the African spiritual reader. You heard so much about me from the beginning, so I don't have to talk too much. But if you have something important, you want to talk to me and call me, remember, call me 718-253-7273. Again, that's 718-253-7273. Okay, let the music play, DJ. Tony Dance.
Only you I love. Yeah. I love it. 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 I was born with you, boy, just the other day. Had a couple new boys come my way. Was looking for a rude boy, don't to play. Looking for a rude boy, don't to play. But till I'm with bum bum bum, no, in a bum till I need you, baby. Was done with you, boy, just the other day. And I'm gonna need you, want you to stay. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
MovingStation.com.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
King Queen Radio. King Queen Radio.
Them rough and tough and the love that makes sense to me. Of the few I've had in my life, none not compared to you. You make my heart feel free. You make me feel complete. That's why I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
That's
it.
right. Again, we're gonna have a great person on tonight. Her name's gonna be Sahar Ramon, and you're gonna be able to hear about her. She's fantastic. I talked with her, and she's great. She's a poet, a writer, a speaker, and a meditation guide. She's gonna show you how to go into meditation and how to be able to help yourself when you want to meditate. Sometimes we can pray, sometimes meditation is good for us. So we can't wait for our lady. I believe she's calling in now. Folks, I hope you call your friends and call everybody because we're going to have a great person to listen to. Okay, so you're listening to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDevon.com, WVIP 93.5 FM. And don't forget, Queen Makeda is coming on tonight with me, and we're going to be doing a show with you tonight. You got a great show coming up, so just be ready. All right. Okay, so shout out there to DJ, not DJ, to our manager, Holly. Okay, so we'll take you back to some music with Tony Dance. Don't forget it, anytime you want to call in the station tonight, 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. And if you want to text us, the number to text us in, because I know a lot of people be texting in messages tonight, and our DJ will be talking about whoever texting it in. What's the number, DJ, to text it, please? Give me the number, please. Okay. So again, I'm Sister Devon, the African spiritual reader. Any troubles you're having in your life financially, you're just having some illness or something that's uncontrollable. You've been to doctors, different places, even went to spiritual people and have not got no help. I'm the one you need to call, Sister Devon. That's 718-253-7273. I see so many people out there tonight on these internet and all over the place. I can't call each of your name, but I want to thank you all for all out there and share and like it, please. Okay, folks, ladies and gentlemen, this is WVIP 93.5 FM, and as I promised you that we're going to have a great speaker and a great person on tonight, and her name is Sahar Ramon Deep. And she's a poet, a writer, and a speaker, and also a meditation guide. And she's from the village of Punjab. Punjab is a place in India. So you know that's very powerful because a lot of the meditation come out of India. So you know we're going to talk to her. I want to say a good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, pleasant to you. How are you this evening?
I'm very good, Mr. Gautam, and thank you for having me here. How are you doing?
I am doing fine, and you sound fantastic. Sound like you just finished meditating. That's how good you sound.
Thank you so much.
I just love the vibration. You know, when I talk to you, I just get that energy, and I feel that calmness with you, and I feel things about you that I want the audience to feel and understand too. So you want to present yourself to the audience, and let's begin our session.
Hello, everyone. This is Sahar Ramani, and thank you for being here. I'm a meditation guide. I'm a poet. I'm a writer. And today I would like to talk to you about a few things like how can we meditate. I have few events coming up. Like on Wednesday, I have event coming up, Set Your Priority. And on Sunday at 11, I have coming up. I'm coming up with an event called Asnarishwara meditation. That is the Asnarishwara is the God is half man, half woman, and he symbolizes creativity, and we worship creativity with him. And so we will be getting together for that. So let's begin. Thank you, Mr. Gopal, to have me here.
Yes.
Let's begin.
Yes, well, I'm ready to begin because, I'm really interested in knowing myself a meditation because I like meditation myself, and that's part of my field I need to know too. So let's begin. I'm ready for you.
Yes. So, okay. So, what would be your first question you would want to ask of me?
Well, what I would like to ask you, when you're doing meditation, how are you supposed to be in? What position are you supposed to be in?
Okay. What I do is I sit straight with my back straight, firm on the ground or on the chair, with my feet firm on the ground. I avoid wearing any kind of heels or any kind of thing that makes me have less of a contact with Mother Nature, Mother Earth. So I prefer to sit on the ground cross-legged, but yet you can sit on the chair with your spine straight and focus on in the middle of your forehead, in the center of your eyebrows. And so when you settle in this position, focus on the middle of your eyebrows and begin from there and keep going, and you'll be at your destination sooner or later.
Wow, so you really just stay in a position. Is it better to be indoors or outdoors?
If it is quiet, the most important thing is to be in a quiet place. So if it is outside early morning, yes, of course. You can when it's peaceful, or in the late evening, when it is peaceful and quiet, then you can put outside. And otherwise, you have the heart, your cave of your heart, in which you're always quiet, in which you're always peaceful. So you can sit there and anytime, any moment, anywhere, and pray to the God, to meditate. Meditate is when you talk to God, when you talk to your own inner being, whether it's God, you may call it God, you may call it nature, you may call it your beloved, or anybody, or even your own inner being. So when you're able to talk to that person, to the other who is not the other, but with you, so that's when you meditate. You get precisely there where you find peace. Yes.
Well, I'm listening to you, and it's very important for you to have a deity, someone that you can focus on. Can you just meditate within yourself without believing in anything, believing within you, within yourself, and meditate? Can you do that as well?
Oh yes. When you are, I think the best thing to meditate is when you meditate on your expanded self.
Yes,
not
exactly.
The limited self.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, not the limited self, but the expanded self. The expanded self is one with the universe. It
Mhm.
is one with the cosmos. It is one with the supreme
Exactly.
deity.
You know why I said that? Because I was looking at your bio, and your bio expressed how your childhood was so, um, how would I say, not a pleasant childhood, through a lot of suffering and through a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
abuse. Well,
Yeah.
what I understand by talking to you through your meditation, it's very well, you can easily learn meditation when you're suffering because you have to be able to block out everything and go into an inner self that things don't affect you as bad. So
You're right.
would you say that's why I say, is it better to tap into your own soul and to bring out the best of you? What do you say?
Oh, that's very much true. You know what is more important? It's not blocking yourself out. Blocking creates a blocking. You know what
Exactly.
saying?
I understand and
Yes.
go ahead.
You have to understand yourself. You have to accept yourself. I was in pain till the moment I was blocking myself, blocking my emotions, blocking my negativity. Everything when I was blocking anything, I was in pain. But when I let it flow, let it go away, at that time, I was in peace myself.
I understand
And
exactly what you're saying. It's like you turn it to the universe. It's almost like people believe in religions and they throw it on a saint or they throw it another way. But this is a way of you healing yourself within without expecting any miracles. That's what you're trying to say. Is that correct?
oh yes, that's very much right. That's very much right. Miracles are something that you create. They do not come from outside. It's something that you create from your within. You're smiling, that's a miracle in itself. You're thinking, you're being. You are being yourself. That is a biggest miracle, and that is when you start to see miracle. You start to see coordination and rhythm outside also when it is inside within.
So now, with the audience and people that want to come to you and get this help, our meditation, because we don't want to call it no spiritual nothing. We want to call it meditation, what it is. And if they want to come to you, and how would you? Can they come with you if they got all kind of problems? Will you be able to teach them how to meditate? Let's say it's an alcoholic person come to you, or someone who on drugs. Can you help those kind of people with meditation? Can it be done?
Yes, it can be done. The basic thing is when, for example, you say somebody is alcoholic. So it is the matter of addiction. You just have to turn your addiction from one point to the other.
Okay.
See, for example, you have a river flowing. You cannot stop it. You cannot just build a dam without directly giving another direction to the water, right? Everything will burst open, everything will break, right? So you have this thing, this tendency to be addicted to drinking. Why not get obsessed with or obsessed with meditating? When you find the pleasure within yourself, something that you're seeking from outside, you're seeking an intoxication. The name of God is an intoxication in itself. The biggest intoxication ever known by a human being. It's the name of the God. It's the Spirit. It's the Word. It's the Om.
Mhm.
Right?
Well,
So then you can focus on that. Why would you need anything else?
well, you
And
said,
yes, uh-huh.
go ahead, honey. Finish, please. I
Okay.
apologize.
So when you are able to focus on that inner part of your being, the inner kernel of your being, which you may call God, you may call self, you may call nature,
Okay.
spirituality, or whatever you want to call. when you're able to focus on that, you do not need anything from outside. You just have to divert yourself, and yes, a little bit of counting goes on in it, and then some meditation is with subconscious. That's when where you can direct yourself.
Well, I totally agree. And you said something when I was very young that I used to try to meditate. I mean, I couldn't stay focused. My mind is too scattered. The problems I had in life go as complicated as yours and more.
Everybody is.
So every time I would even try to start to meditate, it was over. I couldn't do it. But I remember the sound. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And that's a good vibration, by the way, and it really brings out the inner self. I really love that. Well, you know what I want you to do? Because this audience out here, I'm looking at so many people. I want you to put them in meditation. Can you do that for us?
Oh, sure. Sure, why not? Why not? It's going to be my
Well, wait a
pleasure.
minute. Let me make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll listen to our famous Sahar Ramon, and she's from India. And guess what she's going to do tonight? She's going to give you a little bit of how to do your meditation and how to do it. So she's going to actually teach you a little bit tonight. So we are live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And I want to say a shout out to all you folks out there listening now. This is very important that you pay attention to this, because she wants you to learn how to do this. And she's going to tell you how to get in contact with her and how to be able to meditate. And I'm going to find out too, because I'm going to get classes with her, because I want to meditate. Don't you? Okay, here she is. Go ahead, lady. Take over.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zaban. And hello, everyone. As Mr. Zaban has introduced me, I'm Sahar Ramandeep, and we have been talking for a little while. So, guys, we are going to do a little bit of meditation today. Not a long, but a small one. So, I would request you to, if you are not doing anything with the machine, or not doing anything which needs a lot of attention, for example, driving or something like that, then please close your eyes and be with yourself. Be with your inner being. Be who you are. Sit there, stand there, or lie down. Be there. Just be there with you. Breathe. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Follow the rhythm. Follow the rhythm that your breath has created. Follow the rhythm that is there in the nature when the earth moves around the sun, when the winds move around the earth, when the moon shines on the earth, when the waves in the ocean rise to meet the moon. Meet that rhythm. Meet with yourself, your inner being, your inner core, which is one with the cosmos, which is one with the universe, which is one with the God. Be there, be your own self, be your own self, be authentic, be true to yourself. Everybody else in the universe is not you. Everybody that is in the universe is not you, but you are in everybody else, and a part of everybody else, which is you, is you are you. You are the cosmos. Feel that expansion. Feel that expansion. Feel that expansion moving all around in all directions. You're expanding like the light, expanding like the sunlight in the morning, and you are the sun, the ever brightest star, the ever brightest star closest to yourself. You are the sun. Breathe. Breathe in the light. Breathe out the light. Breathe in the love. Breathe out the love. Be there. Be there. Be there. Feel the rush of air, of energy, of vitality flowing inside you. Feel that rush of energy. Feel that rush of energy. Be with yourself. Be one with yourself. Be with yourself. And slowly pay attention to your body, your feet, your legs, your torso, your hands, your arms, your head. Be with yourself once again, full of life into your body. Come back. Slowly open your eyes and notice the huge, peaceful smile on your lips, in your eyes, in your being. Come back.
Oh, what a peace. What a peace. I did it, and I tell you, I am in the beginning, I was going to laugh. But then it just found a peace within, and I tell you, I am so happy now I don't know what to do. You really, really, it's really beautiful. I tell you, it is beautiful. I'm feeling I was so tired before. Now I'm full of energy. I can dance all over this place.
Okay.
I'm serious. After Tony Dance play some music tonight, I'm going to be dancing all over the place. I just tell the people how they can get in touch with you and how they be able to find you, because I'm really full of joy right now. So you got to do some talking, because you got me laughing.
It's my pleasure, Sister Doggone, that you're feeling this way.
Yes,
you're feeling energized. And it's the grace of God. It's the oneness that we feel with the universe. So you can get in touch with me through my email, through my phone, through my website. So I have two websites, the same name, the TTSRC, my initials, thesrc.com and thesrc.org. And my email is src@thesrc.com. So it's pretty simple. SRC, that's Sahramandi, src@thesrc.com and thesahramandi.com. So that should say the src@thesrc.com, and you can go down my phone number 917-444-9933, and you can call me anytime during the day before 6 o'clock. So I would look forward to your calls, I would look forward to your emails, and in any way I can help you, it would be my pleasure. It would really be my pleasure.
I'm sorry, I want you to repeat that number again, because I want to make sure they get that number so they can learn how to get into meditation. This is very healthy. You folks out there, I know you do a lot of health eating and healthy food and all that. Meditation goes very well with that to strengthen your spirituality and to strengthen yourself. So, Sahar, may I call you Sahar? Because I don't want to say it wrong.
That's okay, that's right.
How do you say it? How do you say it in the Sahar? Well, okay, Sahar. Okay, I want you to give them that email one more time, because it's got a little confusing. Give it to them one more time, please.
Okay, it's src@thesrc.com. And my phone number is 917-444-9933. Once again, 917-444-9933. And the email is src@thesrc.com. And yes, guys, you can also join me live on Sunday at 11 a.m. on Google Meet, and you can get you can register yourself at sundaymeditations.eventbrite.com. That is sundaymeditations.eventbrite, eventbrite.com. So you can register there, and I would love to see you on Sunday too.
All right. Well, my pleasure, sweetheart. And I hope you come once a month so we can be able to really get this audience going up and going with you. And my pleasure having you on the show with us this evening. And I hope to see you much more. And I hope to be there on this meeting that you have with Google.
Oh, that would be so precious, Mr. Nova. And I would definitely want to come here every month. And that would be a great idea.
Yeah, it would be a great idea so the audience can get more used to you and understand it more, because you're hitting a whole new audience of millions of people, and a lot of people's not aware of how beneficial this is to them. So
yeah,
I want you to continue with this, okay?
Okay. And I have one more thing to say. The
Yes.
Sunday meditation that we are doing is, I just want to talk a little bit about that.
Go ahead.
The Sunday meditation is called the Ardhanarishwara meditation.
Yes.
Ardh means half, Nari means woman, Ishwar means God. So that means the half woman God, the half man, half woman God. So that meditation is creativity. So you can do it alone, partnering with your own self, or you can partner with your friends or whoever you want to. And you can come down and join me online. So we will be talking about both the masculine and the feminine aspects of our being. How the masculine and the feminine, not necessarily in the physical sense, but for example, the Shiva and the Shakti, the God and his creation, the earth and the sky, the wind and the light. So all these, the energy and the God, when they come together, what kind of thought you can get in your being. So that is what we will be doing in that meditation.
All right. That's so interesting. It's going to be new, but the folks, you're in for a treat. So make sure you give her a call and make sure you visit. Thanks, sweetheart, and God bless you. And
Thank you.
we talk soon, okay?
Thank you so much, Mr. Baba.
My pleasure. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we listen to King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, and Queen Makeda is entering in the house. And the next hour, it will be me and Queen Makeda bringing you a great show. And we just finished with Sister Sahat Ramon. Do give her a call. And don't forget, if you're having spiritual troubles, call me Sister Bum. That's 718-253-7273. So get ready for Queen Makeda and Sister Devon. We're going to unite together and we get ready to talk about Juneteenth. I hope you're ready, folks. Okay, yes.
Hi, this is Sahar Ramandi, and you're listening to King and Queen Radio. Join me live on Monday, July 5th at 9:30 p.m. only on King and Queen Radio.
Come on, man. Original Kimbo, Kimbo, original Kimbo, Kimbo, them a send some music. No one fit do nothing. No for my money making. And for the Kimbo one thing. On the corner, no and then it's a one thing.
I say we was
No people business, man. Them take to some foreign. Them die for Brooklyn. And you want to make them live it. Can't let him broken. Kimbo Queen and a king. Can't let him broken. Kimbo Queen and a king. Kimbo, one fan them Kimbo. Tell him what work and then tell you what him know. Kimbo, listen fan them Kimbo. Tell him what work and then tell you what him know. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Sometimes them Kimbo, sometimes them full of man. So, never you wanna miss it. Fun fashion. One time gone, not a lazy man. One time gone, we call them lazy woman. But nowadays that a different fashion. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. We get our work last week Saturday. And let's see music we said this Thursday. Family works I think he go down there. Friday from the back I tell him no way. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Them are some amazing thing. Now I fit on a working. The farmer money making. People business washing. Always in a mix of banking. On the corner and the peer posing. Let them get up to some foreign. With them for them make no living. We can't let Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Can't let Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Kimbo, yes I'm a Kimbo. Tell them what work and then tell you what they know. Kimbo, me say yes I'm a Kimbo. Tell them what work and then tell you what they know. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a king. Original Kimbo King.
Tonight, I'll go away with me all the time. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up. Oh, when I shake it up, I shake it up. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, when you let it talk like that. Yeah. Oh, when you give it to me, baby, I like that. Yeah. Oh, when you give it like that, when you put it on me, I like that. You have me singing 911, emergency. 911, emergency. I don't think that's the handle, baby. I don't think it's a magnet, baby. Nothing else so sweet, boy. She's my name, just keep it real, boy. Take control of this tonight. After all, let me just right. Carry on, baby. Carry on, baby. Carry on. Wind it up. Oh, when I shake it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, when you let it go, like that. Yeah. Oh, when you give it to me, baby, I like that. Yeah. Oh, when you give me all the got, when you put it on this one, I like that. You have this feeling. I'm gonna. Oh,
Everybody see me and I say me as you. So I take a little drink. And I'm gonna what I want. And I know why if I feel like. And I'm gonna live what I want. So I take a little drink. And I'm gonna what I want. And I know why if I feel like. And I'm gonna live what I want. You don't know the vices. Work hard, the harder. 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 Work hard. I never trouble, never trouble. I don't have time to argue with nobody. We just live in the good life every day. Hey, tell me what I mean. Cause I know we are ready. You are ready, so we know we must.
For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to be a man's man. I can remember from the age of 4 going to visit my grandparents. My pa was huge, 6'3". He was built like a tank. He had hands the size of dinner plates. He was a man. He could lift anything. I watched him pick up king brown snakes with his bare hands. He was tough, and he was a farmer. From the earliest times, I wanted to be a man, and Pa was a man, and Pa was a farmer. So I tried to achieve my mission of becoming a farmer. I left home when I was 16 and started working on farms. I worked hard, and it was so important for me to be seen as a man. By working physically and working long, excessive hours, I tell anyone who'd listen how hard I've been working. But here's the problem with the man that I want to be. I was always trying to prove myself to others, and I was always worried about people, what they thought of me. And that's when I met Sister Dubon. I did feel quite insecure, and deep down, I knew I never really was the man that I wanted to be. Sister Dubon instilled in me confidence, pride, and joy, and knew that my hands were the hands of my Pa. So to this day, I still visit and I still call and give donations to Sister Dubon, and I wish her nothing but the best. Because of her, I am truly the man that my Pa wanted me to be. Thank you, Sister Dubon. There's a story the gypsies know is true, that when your halfway golden hearing, he belongs to you.
We're doing a radio show. You know, to come back later.
An old love story that's known to very few.
I don't know. But
But if you wear those golden earrings, love will come to you. By the burning fire, they will glow with every pole. We'll hear desire whisper low inside your soul. So be my gypsy, make love your guiding light.
I said,
And let this arrow golden earring
I sent her the link.
cast this spell on mine.
are we on YouTube now?
No, but I sent her the link.
Yes, yes.
It's just that the show.
But there's a lot. You go to Brooklyn Station and KMP Radio on YouTube. It's broadcasting live.
So that's what.
YouTube channel is Brooklyn Station / KMP Radio,
So
stuff like that.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Brooklyn Station and KMP Radio on YouTube.
make
Not
love
like big
your
name.
guiding light. And let this pair of golden earrings cast their spell tonight.
Views expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Use of this site and all services provided therein are for personal use only. King and Queen Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
Sister Duban is the world-renowned spiritual healer and advisor, the icon in the world of spiritualists, Sister Duban.
Well, I love doing what I do, and I love to help people. I'm always there when people need me, and especially if you're having problems with your loved one.
Girl, I was having problems with my man. And I went to see Sister Duban, and I got my man right back.
Here is what people say about Sister Duban.
She has been like a guiding light. She has assisted me in so many ways where there was darkness, and she has opened up the path for me to really get out of that darkness, and I appreciate her ever so much.
See her in the morning, be happy in the evening. Sister Duban, 718-253-7273. That again, 718-253-7273, or just visit her, 1752, that's 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J.
The first Simon says, "Come down, Father." Yes, ask the Father for blessing. Of course, the blessing is here right here on earth, because this spiritualist lady, Sister Duban, yeah, she can, do the same thing you want to ask Father to do. And then I'm comparing her to Father, but Father give her the knowledge to help you in your situation. So, give her a call, 718-253-7273. I'll come down to 1752 Flatbush Avenue and Avenue J, and we'll talk with Sister Duban.
Yes, said they cannot take it harder. Things are getting harder. One word harder. Things are getting harder, yeah. They cannot take it harder. Things are getting harder. one word, harder. Things I get harder, yeah. You see a lot of this from my to chocolate and the seas. Man's got in your eyes, looking in your head like you're a beast. Can't you see that revolution is ahead and war is at the increase? That's why I said, so be careful of my mind, Catholics. Why can't we live together? Say good morning to a neighbor. You said you're fighting, you're fussing, you're cussing. You're overspeeding, you're wasting, you're rushing. You got no love of
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDevon.com, and we're live on WVIP 93.5 FM. And if you just missed the show before, you can go back and recap these shows on BrooklynStation.com. And tomorrow, just listen to King and Queen Radio, and you'll be able to hear these shows. It's such a great night here. And of course, I got my guest and host beside me right now. Okay, it's good to see you. You look good, girl. How are you?
Well, madam, the phone is on.
Go ahead.
Push the button, on the button. Break up. Again.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Well, Madam Devon, everything's coming up roses. And I don't have to tell you that because you got the eyes. You be looking. I know you see.
Well,
I know you see them dollars getting ready to fall.
I see them dollars falling.
Yeah, I got that deal.
It was about dollars. You know I see it. I see it right away. So tell me something. You have been blessed.
Yes,
$12,000
they nailed back from me.
Yes.
3 years.
Isn't that something?
But that new black chancellor.
Yes, that
Misha Porter.
Yes.
You know she was born in the Rockaway, right?
There you go.
Well,
and you know, nobody never talk about the Rockaways. And I was telling the audience, we got to get Far Rockaway on the map.
Yes, we do. And
they say Queens, but never Far Rockaway. And Far Rockaway is one of the beautiful places that I ever seen.
And you know, the reason that this is so important what you're saying, because there's a big Caribbean, Black American, Black African community out there. And I'm really putting out that vibe and showing that modeling for our families out there to do what we do in Brooklyn.
Well, you know something? When I went to Far Rockaway, maybe about a year ago, I just discovered it because you hear and you never hear nothing about Far Rockaway. They got it where you have to pay so much money to get there.
Yes.
So people forget about it. But when I went there, it is the black people living lovely out there.
Girl, you see them houses?
Them black people,
especially the Caribbean black folks, they really living good.
I never seen
mansions.
I say if you was down south near Jacksonville Beach,
yes,
and those areas, you would swear you in Florida.
And that's one of the beautiful things about
look closer.
Yes.
It's been sterilized.
Yes. Well, one of the things about Far Rockaway that's great is that we have the oldest Black American church there. It's called Bethel.
And nobody ever talk about it.
Nobody never talks about it. So you and I got to do some stuff. We have a brother, a family from Antigua.
Yes.
Dread Surfer. They have a whole restaurant on the beach.
Well, we got to get some going because you do a lot of parties and a lot of stuff there.
Yes, I did.
And you know, I went there one night and you see the black people out on the beach at night, like down south, and the Spanish people. Everybody's like all the
Jewish people,
yeah.
everybody. And this family.
You don't believe that's going on over in Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn, but I tell you, it's the most prejudiced place in the world. And where you at, the people are united.
Yes.
It's not like this separation of beach. Brighton Beach, you can't go there because you don't know what's going to happen with the Russians with you there. You can't go here. You're scared to go in certain parts of Brooklyn Beach. Rockaway Beach is like it's one beach and everybody's all on it.
Everybody's welcome on it. And I'll definitely tell for people that like that isolated feeling like you're in the islands.
Yes.
Go down to 15th Street on the beach.
And you got the West Indians.
Yes, we have all.
I did not know they're all there, that West Indian community.
Yes, we do.
You got to reach out for them because Nobody talk about it. Yes, I am going to reach out for them, and my guest, who is someone you love. Oh, I can't wait. Feel so good. Oh, because God, I can't wait. I thought I was bringing you a surprise. And the person said, no, I know Madam the Bomb. She loved me. She didn't want me to come on the show. Oh, said, no. So now, this is your night. You know, when I listen to the advertisement, I talk about you and how great you are in inspiring the people. Well, thank you, honey. Because, yes, go ahead, honey. I want to just say, because Madam the Bomb, you tell them what's going to happen before it happens. God just gave me that gift. I give it to God. Yeah, but we know it. You know. I don't care what way you call it. I'm with it. It's all about God. I'm with it. Job, whatever. That's right. I'm with it. He is truly blessing his people. Oh, yes, he is. That's what people and you know, did you notice this is a world of confusion? And how are you dealing with it being spiritual, that people are so deception and they can walk with you and deceive you and try to turn you from being the person who you are? So how are you dealing with the devils? You know how I'm dealing with the devil? Because he's revealing it. So let me tell you the message my dad said to me. He said, Michaela, I need you to learn. Ready? They are what they are. Stop trying to help them. You cannot help them. They are the wicked. Some people are wicked, and I tell the good people, let them go. And what it is those ones that will really have a proper weight, ready, are the ones that have mastered, ready, transforming as angels of light. Yes, those are the ones that's a little tricky to get. They are deception. Yeah. They can come in like they with you and sweet and nice, but you can always feel it because they get themselves away. They start attacking your spirituality. There you go. And you say, I'm going to step back on this. Say to them, I know you're a liar. I'm going to watch you. Yeah. Because they can come in, but they're always going to try to pull you out of the person you are. That's exactly what and try to tell you what you ain't. And I said, So you know what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to do that head-tail switch. They're trying to take you from being the head and making you the tail. Understand, that's what witchcraft and sorcery is about. It is about switching the position. It ain't about the spells, baby. It's about making you the tail, and that person that's performing that operation for someone or whatever is making them the head. And you the tail. But you know, you serve Yahweh, you can't be no tail, right? You can't be no tail. After a while, you're gonna rebel. You know, like Daniel and the lion. You coming out of that tail. Right. You're gonna come out of there. You know, because God has got us. Right. You know, He got us. We Russia. We Russia. We the head. Girl, you know. That's so when you say, are you ready? So the DOE did this thing, kept my money right 3 years straight. So you know what they did? And I'm saying this because we have a lot of businesses out there in the community that listen to your line that has done work for the Department of Education. And they have not gotten paid. They don't know how to get their money because the New York City DOE is a hard system to navigate. And I know somebody like, yeah, they got my roti and my curry chicken and they paid me yet. Yes. A lot of mom and pop organizations before COVID catered to schools and they did not get paid. So those people's money, I want you to know your money is still there. And please call in to Madam Bong and ask her, and she will link you and I will tell you how to get your money. But nevertheless, them not getting their money also impacted their unemployment rate because they couldn't prove that they got that much money. Because you got to get your 1099. But DOE went crazy during COVID. They wasn't giving out nothing. So they were pretending they was giving it out. No, they didn't pretend. They told you right away, you know, due to COVID, we are working from home and we have no way to make sure you get these forms right now. You will have to wait till we open up. You're right. So they started opening up. Yes. So they started opening up. And numbers got Queen got numbers for people to help small businesses. So you all know who you are. You all had friends, colleagues that had children in school. They were presidents and you gave them your food. but you did not get paid. You did a workshop, but you did not get paid. In my case, $12,000. And Misha Porter helped. And the people that's coming tonight, they became a resource because one of my schools is looking out for our parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's going to be mass eviction right now.
Oh yeah,
But there's
and
going
all those people sat up in there and thought they was being slick. Only set themselves up to be put out of town.
Now let me tell y'all, the Almighty is giving you another piece of change. Do not run and go get it to the designer man. Pay your bills. Let me
Pay
tell
your
you,
bills.
it is July the $3,600 per credit for the child. They are releasing this to you as of July per child.
What?
So please, some of y'all gonna have G money. Do not take that money and buy you the next air conditioner or whatever. Pay for your housing or look to purchase housing, but do not let this lump sum of money that's coming.
Now, folks out there, I want you to listen to Queen Makeda because she is telling you the truth. Do not, and I know you're gonna get excited. Ooh, I got this money. And you know what they're doing now?
What?
They getting ready to open up 42nd Street 24 hours party.
Now let me tell y'all,
24
understand.
hours. I mean, dancing and partying.
But I want you to understand what that means. That means that as America opens up, these funds are going to dry up because these funds was for a closed America.
Okay.
You're not the more America open up,
because they, you know,
those were
everybody party all around.
That's right.
You can't go to work because you're too tired of partying.
Partying because people are still thinking that this is going to go over forever.
No,
But I
no,
want you
no.
to know these pieces of gold that have dropped. The whole point of being a 1099, everybody can have their own business. I said this before. I'm saying
You did
it again.
say it.
I'm saying it again. The 1.9 trillion and the package is coming out, especially if you are a person of melanin. You are being supported. You have to listen. You have to go pray and find your talent and go out there and do it. If it's serving mangoes with pepper, go out there. It is summer. It's summer.
And I love some mango and
Do
pepper.
you not remember when our first Hispanic people
Yes,
came?
yes.
They were like $2. Some things is $5 now.
I'm telling you,
They
know.
done, yeah, all immigrant family done learned
And
about
the
it.
Trinidad just took it over.
That's right.
Trinidad ain't no more Spanish mango and peppers. They
Some
got
Trinidad.
mango and lime and peppers.
That's what I'm saying. We need to sit down as a family and start working together on our talent.
You got the opportunity to do it. Yeah, I mean, the money is there. It's here.
All over there. That's what I want.
Do you give that credit to Biden? Or was Trump behind it?
Okay, well, we have to be honest that Trump did do what we wanted.
He did do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Took care of.
Yes,
If
he
it
did.
was not for Trump,
That's right.
the Department of Education would have me living on $182 a week.
That's right.
Thank
So you got
God
to
that
give him,
Trump added that
give him
over
over
there.
because he was looking out for the real estate. Anything with real estate and money, Trump is part of it.
That's right.
So people of business gonna say the
That's
truth.
right.
You got to say the truth.
That's
Now Biden just slided his behind everything and took all the credit.
Now, Biden has a program
But
that's
he's
going to
doing
allow
what?
us to do reparations. That's what we want to talk about with Biden. now.
Okay.
Biden done opened up the reparation door.
Okay.
So what I want to remind people is that it now means that because the U.S. Congress in 2020 declared lynching a crime, and now that Juneteenth has been declared a federal holiday, where are the lawyers? Where are the Thurgood Marshals? Because we can get paid now.
Okay. Now first, the top it tells the
There they go. That's your people.
No,
Come on in. Come on in. Yes, please. Yeah, this is her guest. I thought they were my guests, but it turned out they were. Yeah, so we were talking about it. Why he getting up? Go ahead.
Yes. So Did you hear of the city in Florida called Oco? That they did the hanging OCO. Oh no. Oh, you got to look at burning of Oco right here. They don't talk about it. They talk about Tulsa out there,
Right.
but they don't tell you about Oco.
Okay.
Right in Florida, they burned that place down. Isn't this amazing? The people coming in here
Yes, they
tonight.
must come in. We're live.
Come on in.
That's
We're
right.
live.
Let's come in. Let's
Come
come
on, look at this.
in. Look, come on in here. As they say on, yeah, as they say on the YouTube live. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. This is the lady. Come on in here. Yes, madam. Come on. That's who you wanted to be.
Second meter.
Yes, that's it.
There we go. She got my dress.
Yes. And this is her husband, Bonnie. One love, one love, one love. Yes, lively show.
Okay.
Yes, yes, that's the show. Good.
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 We
I'm
have
so
to
happy.
share the mic. We got a mic. It's such a pleasure. Well, you got to sit on that side. Let him sit so you go.
No, you're blocking the mic.
Sit up so he can sit over.
Come over here. No, just move in.
Yeah, you can sit in that chair if you want. You can sit in the black chair.
No. We sit on that chair. That's
Now we really bring the people something tonight. Now everybody that's here tonight and everybody watching tonight, a miracle from heaven is coming your way. If you are serious about it, let me tell you, you gotta be serious, all right? This is not a scam. This family has for years, before it was popular to share the wealth, before it was cool to each one teach one, their family was into building generational wealth and sharing it with their people. This is why I was so happy. And you remember when you was getting ready to talk about Tulsa?
Yes, Tulsa.
Yeah. So you feel
And maybe they know the place in Florida called Oco. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, Master. Put that tab over there. Oh, listen. Many people don't know of this place. The hanging, the lynching, and all that, and the burning down of it. They never talk about it. Go ahead.
That's right. This is only Amati,
Okay.
right? From Amati Reserve. All right.
Mhm.
So in Florida, there's Redwood,
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
right? There's Tallahassee,
Yes.
right? So we had escaped slave go down to Florida and met up with the Seminoles. They took him in. And then you have other places where I know Redwood, the town got burnt down, right? The town got burnt down by, for lack of a better term, racist white folks, all right? I actually been there, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
when I went there, there was only a few buildings left standing.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
What was the vibe like?
There was a main man there that was a permanent man. He was big. They hanged him. He ran the whole civil rights. He was a popular man. They hanged him right in Jacksonville, not Jacksonville, Tallahassee. At the white man who was helping him. It was a judge. You got to read that story. It's a very popular. Nobody talks about it, and it's the most beautiful place. Black people are scared to even go near the place.
What about all the black towns that are now underwater that most people don't talk about?
Well, we never heard. Well, we need to hear that as well. Okay, here's another mic. We need some batteries in that.
I believe it's called Lake Rainier in Atlanta.
Okay.
It was originally a thriving.
Put it a little
It
closer.
was originally a thriving African American town.
Here we go. Say it again.
It was it's called Lake Rainier, I think, in Atlanta.
Yes.
It was originally a thriving African American town. What happened was 2 men were accused of raping a white woman, and because of that, they came in. The white people came in, drove everyone out of the town through harassment over I think it was like 8 years. Drove every black person out of the town. And what they did was they then flooded it. So now there's a lake over that town. So that if you were to go down in that lake, you'd still see the buildings there.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this is something that's
You
so
know, I
common. It
remember
happens.
that when I was young, because I'm from Tallahassee. So I know well the stories down there. And I remember, I thought that was a museum that they had near St. Augustine there where you could see the towns underneath the water. I did not know that
That was
story.
us, right? Wait a minute, that's not even an isolated incident. There are over 16 towns that happened to, but they literally just flooded it, and they were all back home.
That is something else.
So when they say about America, and even Central Park, right? There were 2 African American villages there. Seneca Village, I believe.
Yeah.
They were pushed out, and then where the lake is in Central Park was another black town that they then flooded and made it into that lake.
Oh my God.
Wow. See?
So, do you think they're gonna give us any money? Is it any way we get reparation because we mixed breed people? Majority of us is in the white race, whether we like it or not. Do you think they try to not give us money on those reasons since we have heritage from there?
Okay, so I really encourage you all to do a Google search. There is only 6% of the Black American peoples that intermix their seed. You can Google it right now. It goes, the lowest it goes is to 88% that stays among themselves. Okay. The reason why I want to say that is because there is a Black American people with a culture and a history that has done their work so well here.
Yes, they have.
That we have become the breath basket for everyone. But everyone coming don't really understand that what they think is America giving them something is the death and the rape of the slaves that came to this section of the triangular trade route. So the whole point is, why I have these guests here? We are talking about cities that are gone. These 3 and I are talking about cities we building now, right? Because you know what I'm saying? Yahweh don't change. He's like, he's all about the prophecy.
We talking about where you gonna build up from the past that was burnt down.
The wall. So now
There
that's
you
where
go.
I'm gonna get
There
it.
you
I'm
go.
gonna get a mic right now to my sister. She
All
gonna
right.
take over.
Yes, yes.
So I think that your question was, do you think that they're going to give us any form of like reparations for what they've done in the past? My view on that is we shouldn't wait for them to give us reparations because that may take another 100 years, right? So I think that what we should try to do is reduce the equity deficit that our people face.
That's what we should do. What we're going to do.
Oh, and the way we do that is by owning assets instead of liabilities, right?
Okay.
Because then you can leverage assets to then purchase other assets. Because look at it this way, right? White people's equity is about the average white person I'm talking about. It's about 40 times that of the average black person or the average renter.
Well, they had years and years to save it over.
Yes.
And most of that equity, believe it or not, isn't in like money in their bank. It's in an asset such as a house.
Yes.
Right? Because let's say you buy a house for $150,000. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I got you.
Right?
Mhm.
Over 30 years, that house is going to be about $364.
Yeah,
Right?
correct.
Now, when your child is ready to buy their home, right? Let's say you're 20 years into your mortgage, right? Now your child is 18, 20, ready to go off to college, or ready to buy their first home. What you do is you take the equity from that home to give them your down payment, to give them assistance, to give them money to move, to get them to get that car so that they can start their
Most
life.
people don't know that.
So this is why.
Well, that's good you're bringing this up because most people take the equity and fix up the house and keep using up the equity and there's no equity. And the next thing you know, they boot you out the house. So that's very good schooling. What should they do again? Because that's important.
So, first of all, us people, we need to be educated on how to cultivate equity, how to cultivate positive assets, right? A car, unless it's not a vintage car, you know what I'm saying, it's always going to be a deficit to us because the value is going to go down over time. What we should do is invest in assets that appreciate over time, right? For example, insurance, right? Certain policies appreciate over time, right? And then you can borrow against it, right? So think about it this way: you have a child right now. You're a newborn. They're 2-3 years old, right? You get them a policy that you probably pay into probably about $10,000 to $15,000 a month, right? By the time that child is 18 to 21, if it's $1 million policy, that child can pull out anything anywhere between $250,000 to $500,000. That's money that you have to take out of your pocket to send it to college.
After $15.
Wow.
Stuff we waste at McDonald's.
But see, we don't know that. Well, now the new thing, what do you say now they teaching the young kids in the stock?
Wait 1 second though. Let me just talk about the insurance because there are different avenues to it, right?
Okay.
So not only can you then pull out that money for them to pay for school or start a business or whatever the case may be, but you could also get income protection with that policy, right? So if you're the parent, you lose your job, that policy can cover you for at least 1 to 2 months, at least minimum, right? Then you could also use that policy to then leverage it when it's time to buy a house, when it's time to buy other assets. See, this is what the people with wealth knowledge know that the average person don't know. And let's say you pass away, right? You're an elderly person, you're in your 60s, you pass away. Instead of living your child with burial expenses, your policy can cover that. And not only can it cover that, but it can also give them money to further their own goals and vision for their life. This is what we need to be teaching our people, how to manage wealth and assets.
You need to open up a school. And you need another training school to teach them how to have manners again and how to speak properly.
Well, I don't see myself as more of a school person. I see myself as if you're ready to be educated, I'll make myself available.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
I want to make another point on to add on to what you were saying about insurance. Now, since the 1970s, 250,000 brothers and sisters that look like us were shot down by the police. Right? So imagine if the parents put life insurance on them. Right? They would have benefited from the misfortune, unfortunately. Right? Right? But the bigger goal is that the insurance companies would have hemorrhaged so much they would allow victims to police.
So you saying it's not good to put insurance on young adults? It's good. Because most parents are afraid to do that, and I think you making a big point is very good. But what insurance that you can trust? Because you got a lot of insurance out there fraudulent insurance.
So I have been licensed, fortunately, for over 10 years.
Mhm.
And as a matter of fact, when I first came to the country, I realized the way to build true wealth in America is either you're in insurance, either you're in trading, or you're into real estate.
Yes.
Simple. Everything else are buying products.
Well, that's why I'm in real estate.
And you know what?
I've been in real estate since 28 years old. And they fight you with that. Because taxes just come out of nowhere.
But you know what, sis? We have to read laws. We have to take trips to Washington, D.C. Because some of the laws that we are seeing today, we have gone to Washington, D.C. and lobbied 5 years ago.
Okay.
So I am one of those black and browns that you find in Washington, D.C.
I'm so proud of you because you know what? Basements, just a simple basement, they try to take your house away from you.
So what I tell my people, when you buy a home, you pay for the square footage. Why not turn the basement on the first one to a duplex if the square footage permits you to?
They don't let you.
Well, guess what? As long as you could you get an architectural plan, and you say that your family needs more living space, you're paying taxes for it, you're entitled to it. And also, if you go over the Hudson River and you come to New Jersey, you spend $15,000 in materials to renovate your home, to build equity and all that good stuff, you get 5 years tax abatement. So when we don't know, we don't know. But when we do know, we need to imply what we
need to
put
teach
into action.
the other, put it to action. What our people basically do is old slave days, keep it for themselves.
Stick it to the grave.
That's why.
Well, you know what? That's why we started a non-for-profit organization.
Well, that's
I've
wonderful.
had Never Happier Inc. for over 10 years. And then I got married, of course, to Mr. Amadi.
Well,
And
Mr.
Amadi
Amadi.
means free man.
Yeah.
So we have to definitely leave our purpose. And then this is my
only shot.
Yeah. You don't need all that to be married.
It comes with a beautiful daughter. Don't worry.
Yeah, there you go. That ties.
But you made mention about a few things,
Mhm.
and I want to wrap it all together. So you spoke about trading. Obviously, I'm for it because that's one of the three well, builders, right?
Insurance.
But then, for example, my brother Ishmael just a minute ago spoke about insurance. When your insurance builds up itself, there's something called accumulated cash value. You can take that cash value to go to school. But some people don't care to go to the typical college. They want to go straight to entrepreneurship because that's in our blood.
Yes.
We've been traders from way back when. I mean, I can say my grandfather owned 3/4 of the village, supplying to the hospitals and the market. Never went a day in high school. He finished at 5th grade level. So I'm not saying we should not go and get PhDs
You
and all
don't
that
need it
stuff.
unless you want to do that.
Exactly.
But
You need to know your end goal.
Exactly.
And
Financial
then work
literacy.
to it.
Exactly. But that's why they cut them out in America. You don't find that anymore. And that's what they need to put out here, where kids can go to these trade schools.
Definitely.
They took them away.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing a life insurance policy the month the child is born. Basically, the day the child gets the social security number, you can get a policy for that child.
Yeah.
You pay, like your sis was saying, $10 or $12 every month, and when that child becomes of age, let's say 8, then you could let them trade from their money. So guess what? It's things you've already invested. And the beauty about life insurance is the fact that there's so many benefits to it. Some people assume that life insurance is solely for when you die.
No, that's not true. You can borrow it against it.
I have done it.
And I have done it. I had to bury a kid, so I used the money to redo that.
Right, and you can protect your assets.
Yes, you can.
And you can use it to collateralize it so you can get funds for down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Or you can use it and
That part I
people
didn't know.
use it as bring it to the bank, and so they know that, I'm just making 40,000. My credit score is only 620. Guess what? I have a $500,000 life insurance. I could put the bank as my beneficiary. So in case I die, you guys won't lose the money. And guess what? If you pass away, the debt is wiped out. Your kids own the house free and clear and still have extra money. Because the thing about when you buy a house, every month you pay the mortgage, you gain equity. So it's a win-win. It's always about building generational wealth. Like my husband saying, it's about creating stability now for the kids. Controlling where you live. Stop throwing the money out the window to the other man every month.
Buying designer clothes, like she said, throwing where you can make your own clothes.
I'm not too crazy about masks, but I wear when I need to. And I wear my own brand.
Yes. Oh, that is beautiful.
And I had it made by a sister. I'm not a reserve one.
Amen.
Because we gotta support ourselves.
That's when you say amen with something.
Because the thing is, I don't know what, the crazy thing, I saw worms in the blue mask and this in the black mask. I'm like, you know
don't
what?
know what they put
But
inside
I know
there.
what's in this mask.
That's right.
I'm not selling it.
You're not bringing something they making in a factory. You don't know where they throwing it.
Or when they stepped on it, or what nastiness they did.
Yeah.
Do they really care, or they just look at the dollars and
gotta
cents?
make the money.
There you go.
What I wanted to bring to the table is I wanted our people to understand. There's a verse. If my people who are called by my name, there is a special blessing for the children that belong to this calling. And I believe and know that this family, those people that's vibrating to that, you'll need to get this family's number, because someone else is just trying to sell you insurance, but this family is showing you what insurance and buying it can do for you. Not just paying a premium in there when you die, your kid's gonna get it. They're gonna show you how to live out of this. And the other thing I want you to talk about now is home ownership. Because, I don't want anybody to think you came in to sell insurance. I want you to know that you're the whole package. We can, ready? They can help fix the credit. Oh, yes, they can. All right. They the whole thing. We don't even have to go to the white man. No, we can go right here with this family, get all our stuff together, build a community, and replicate what they're doing. Because that's what God wants us to replicate. That's right. It's not a competition. We're going to let the Almighty, the Garaways show us. We're going to prosper, and then we're going to go duplicate. Go ahead.
Well, I thank you for that blessing, for inviting us here today, honestly. Thank you for always looking at opportunities so we could reach our community.
Yes.
Constantly calling us and making sure we bless others. and just making sure that our mission comes to life. So thank you for that sincerely. We're second generation developers, and we grew up in houses, never having to put a lock on a house. So coming to America and living, we were fortunate when we came to America because we didn't have to start from the bottom. We grew up in Borough Park, Brooklyn. When I was about 18, when I was about 18 years, I came over to Flatbush. It was a wake-up call. I saw the other side of Brooklyn.
Now you see.
But immediately,
But don't forget,
I
I'm
knew.
in Midwood, so you know,
You're close by.
got me close. I'm in between both.
So I said, you know what? They said, you can't just keep complaining and complaining and complaining what you see that's wrong. You have to step up and decide you're going to make the difference. Somebody in the family had to be the one to decide that I am going to change the financial tree of my family. You know what? I have blueprints. I didn't have a golden spoon. I didn't have no hand-me-down, but I saw what I wanted more of. And then I come to the other side of Brooklyn, and I see that they are nowhere close. So I have two choices: turn my nose up and act like I'm better, or actually humble myself and get to know them and why they're there, and help them come up with me. And to be honest with you, it feels much happier when others come with you. Okay? So yes, I've been in real estate probably from the time I was born. But then I actually saw through the 2007 and 2008 foreclosures with the MERS and the HUD and all that stuff, who's really behind these mortgages. So I went back to school, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing social work, but you know, there's more to it than that. And going through school and self-educating and meeting the right people, because the thing is, when you have that zeal about you, more come back. You just attract that energy. And I mean, I met people like her and others. You know, I don't want to say nobody's name, but not that I'm not grateful for them. I'm absolutely grateful for them. But the thing is, when I understood that HUD is involved with every house that you buy, why would I not go work for HUD? Now, when I go and work for somebody, yeah, I get a salary, but it's not really a salary I'm there for. I'm there to learn the tips and the tricks and tools, so that way I can give my people a summary. And the bottom line is, we ask for reparation. I believe we deserve it. Not only for African Americans, but for African descendants around the world. There are ways, but that's a whole other topic.
If they want to accept being African.
But you know what? Let us take the little.
That's another story.
Let's take the little golden nuggets that are available free to us. Something called grants. Grants were created, and to me, it's called free money as long as you leave out the requirements. There are over 2,700 grants I can spit at you. But you know what? When I look at the population that we're dealing with, most of them in New York qualifies for about $40,000 down payment assistance. Within the 5 boroughs of New York City. Now, the course that I teach is a federally chartered course. That means when you come to my course, and obviously due to COVID, we do most of the training online. But the thing is, at the end of the day, you have Zoom, you have WhatsApp chat, you have TikTok, you have Facebook Live, you have YouTube Live, you have all these different channels. And the bottom line is, as long as you get the information out of it, then you go onto the website, you complete the blended learning course. Then you get a one-on-one. So you're not just left up in the wolf, in the woods for the wolves. We actually hold your hand till you have keys in your hand. So the first thing you're going to do is attend a first home buyer seminar. The orientation is generally free. Even if we say, you know what, we want $500, I'm just saying, which we've never done. But the thing is, because we're a non-for-profit organization, you get a tax-exempt receipt. And what that makes that $500? 100% tax deductible. So at the end of the day, you may pay $5,000 to get $40,000, but you get the $5,000 back. But it's really $197. So if you said okay for $500, then $197 ain't gonna be nothing. Makes sense?
Make a lot of sense.
And then there are others, and we also have lenders that back us up, that support us. Why? Because they have to meet their quota. As much as they may not want to sell to us or give us a loan, guess what?
As long as you got good lenders, because I've seen them tricks in real estate with certain races that they themselves keep it within themselves, and when you think you getting ready to get something,
So
that's when they say, "Oh, we can't give you the money."
So there's something called a grade.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm going to teach you all them codes that you need because you say you're into real estate.
Yeah.
And exactly what to tell them. If you want X, you better. And trust me, the top dogs, they know exactly what that means.
Yeah,
It's like when you get in trouble with the police and you tell them about their CCR, they going to stand straight.
Okay.
So the same thing when it comes to lending.
Okay.
They cannot, this particular
They got
guy
those
that they
tricks
can't
in
deny. Yeah, but then you know what? You need to know facts.
So, once again, if you know who I am, I'm literally bringing you the persons that Yahweh has given the keys to help you get where you want to go. I know there's a lot of scams out there. This ain't a scam, y'all. How we met? We met at a community event. They encouraging people in NYCHA. Now, you know when you're dealing with the mindset of NYCHA, New York City Housing Authority, buying the home is not the thought at all. But they are there in the trenches. And the first person I met was the brother. And I took him to my queen stuff, so anybody that know communicating know what that means, right? And he came out like gold. And I kind of kept sneaking her Snicker bars. She had all these candies she was coming out. And then I said to her, I said, but when you see what I give you back, I've already introduced her to the executive director of the Development Corporation. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk up behind him up in his office, and we gonna get some of them grants basis he got, because he got to do better. So I am saying, anybody out there that believe in the Lord God of Israel and his promises. So you see how she talking to Madame DeBomb? And she saying she gonna put it down? I know Madame DeBomb, when she give you that first key, that's saving you some money, you make sure you call Queen and say, yeah, Queen, they on point. I like them. Because let me tell you, you talking about we gotta open the school? Madame DeBomb, look at me. We are the school. In Africa, all you do is come sit in a circle. I mean, the buildings are really nice. It's great to have. But if you don't have the building, the most important is to have the teacher and students. That's how your Messiah told. I do not remember seeing that he had a university. I do remember seeing him walking about, teaching, and moving, and doing stuff. Okay? That's what we got to do, because actually, we on the run, because soon they find out about us, they're going to be tagged looking for the places where we so-called own or be at. You're going to have to be on the move. So go ahead.
Something that you touched upon, when you said that the lenders can't trust them. Like some of them are do shady business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they do shady business with us is because we don't know the law, and we don't know how to hold them accountable.
Exactly.
That's why, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my clients love me because I always go above and beyond.
He's so modest.
They refer to this
And,
to
but
me, and they call
he understand and they love him because he's real. Yeah, I mean, you said it so honest, and that's good. Go ahead.
Listen, I call a spade, I tell it like it is. I don't embellish, I don't do anything. I just I'm very direct, right? Because when I'm direct and there's nothing for me to hide, all you get is honesty. You feel that, and you reciprocate that to me, right? So when I'm open and honest,
Also, it comes from your referrals.
because it goes down generations. So last year, January, right? I helped a client buy a home. I saved that particular client $175,000 on his home.
Oh my goodness.
That same client referred 4 other clients to. One of them closed last year, October. The others are working on their credit. They're working on the process. They're in the process. That the client that you referred to me, I saved him $150,000 on his home. See, that client.
Okay, we got to take a station break here because they're going off the air. We'll be right back. Okay, folks.
Love song. I've been moving on wrong. La 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 la, here we go again. Just a couple of friends.
I met you a few years ago.
You were
really excited and all, right?
Yeah,
I said, where you from? I said, you so. I said, Asian, and you was guessing a lot of places. I never did so. No, I don't have dreads, so I have like barbers. Oh, back then I had a lot of African
King and the Queen Radio.
my grandmother actually just like
Music fresh in this
I saw it at the
program
first
are those
time.
of the host, guests, and informers, and they're not necessarily those of the station, its management, or other advertisers. Usually some, all services are very for personal use only. TSP Radio holds no responsibility for the validity or accuracy of the information given.
I live in South Florida. I live Miami. I live up by Gainesville area.
Gainesville, all that my area. I'm from Madison, Florida. Your family from there?
No, I had a job
Oh, yeah. Trading. Oh, trading. All the young people down there all into trading. You can make money about it. Because all the hustlers now, they're not doing drugs like they used to. They're doing stocks.
Within the last, I would say, 4 years, trading has made the most money.
I wish I just said stuff. Black people are getting rich. You see all these young people with cars and stuff. They doing trading. They come here, they be showing their money. Yeah.
I have a friend of $100 investment, he made $50,000.
Yes.
It's not normal, but you're wrong.
But you know somebody, you are people
And that doesn't work.
And then I have a doctor who stopped medicine
And young people.
and has been training for the last 10 years. And he's over 20, so he's supposed to give me something that's medicine. But they have diverse portfolio.
But you got to have some brain mind with that stuff.
But you know what? Everything in life is simply hard. So step by step.
You got to make stuff. It takes at least 10 to 20 years to learn that stuff. Yeah, you got to have that brain for that.
There's different levels of trading. There's someone you just buy a stock and you know it's going to be something
That's a chance you take. You can lose that. I had those everything.
That's what I stick to tangible wealth. And I love real estate. I mean, I did with that, and I diversified my portfolio. But most of my work, I picked up real estate. But I believe in trading. But I have to pay for my husband to learn. So it's different people. You know, talk about it because
You see what I did when I came to New York? I just said, well, you know what? I'm gonna take me some pull-down buildings that was in the 80s and just fix them up. And that's what I did. And I got them like 20,000 smart. And they was trying to rob me, but I was smarter than them. I pretended. They was not gonna give me a loan, so I told them, okay. So I let them think that I had no money. Because I knew they was gonna try to rob me. They have houses they never planned to give you. But black people, and they're gonna tell you you're gonna get a loan. They know you're not gonna get that loan. So what I did was, I had the money cash, I didn't let them know. And I let them play their game until I got to the end. And that's when I started the cash for this. They couldn't take it away. They was angry. I need houses, got a lot of people down here. I thought I was young and stupid. I told my friend cash. I played cash. And figured, okay,
Yes, I got it in the big house. I had that big house on every garage, no shirt. I had some big places landing there. This is my place. I got food. I got a baby. I work with the Jews. And I was trying to manipulate. Oh yeah. And I stopped working with them. A lot of them got locked up. Because they was getting all the black people in bed style. They was wiping them out. They still doing it. They still doing it. Of course. They feel like they don't deserve it. What about
Yeah, right now we have a situation on Rogers. It's in Montgomery and Crown. An elderly lady, they came and gave her $10,000.
Yeah.
Put her there on the deed, did a quick claim deed, turn it over to an LLC, and that's 35 years. However, when it goes on to the auction, they show her the auction. And they buy it. And then they will turn it down. Yeah, I guess got an attorney, and I gotta spend a little bit more time with the attorney. But you see, you can't get a Jew against a Jew. No, you gotta make sure you get a Chinese, an Italian, and a Jew all.
Yeah, because they know together, they're gonna work together.
At the end of the day. Or if not, they're gonna get a rabbi, because there's some law when they cannot fight against each other.
Yes. They Jews, they got that all connected. But most of what they do is illegal.
Brooklyn Station.
I had to re-permit them to keep doing illegal stuff, so they had to become
Brooklyn
real.
Station.
I read it to show the case laws, the case studies, got previous
Brooklyn
laws,
Station.
stuff like that, so they know that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Listen, at the end of the day, they know they're not supposed to be doing it because I had a dude tell me he's been in the game for a while. He said most people think the world is black and white. We Jews know that there's a gray area, and we live in that gray area. He said that
they're very smart. They feel the building so high.
It's critical to your personal growth.
It goes right down. No, it's
718-253-7277. Got it, Devin. 718-253-7277.
They know when the blood
Jotting number down in your phone, your iPad. Store it on your computer, on your notepad, in a place where you can find it quickly. Because at some point you will need it. It's the number for the most popular and most useful reader and advisor in our area. The world famous African reader and advisor, Sister Duval.
That's right. I am Sister Duval, here to help you. What do you want in more money? Success in your career job. Maybe you need a better job. All right. How about reading my loved one? If you didn't pray by you, bad luck. Thank you, or heartache. It is time for a change. Don't give up. I'm the African Reader Advisor dedicated to making a difference in an imperfect world. Call me now for one free question by phone. 718-253-7273. And come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, right at the corner of Avenue J in Brooklyn. And let's make 29 one of the best years of your life.
Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations to what you can see, what you can be, what you can have, or what you can do. Call Sister Duval now.
Yes. You can get this right up.
Yes, you know what I'm talking to. I'm talking to you now because I feel the vibration you need my spiritual help. I am the one you need to see. The one that everybody from all over the world talk about and come to see. Yes, you may be having troubles right now keeping the man that you love out of woman. If you're that person, I need to help you. Maybe you've been going through other readers and psychics and they're giving you different type of solutions and nothing is working out for me. And you are listening to me right now because there's a reason. But I have sent you to listen to this station tonight so you can come in contact with me. And I am the person you're looking for to help you in your trouble, in sickness, in love, in marriage, whatever may be trouble. You may be having mental problems. Maybe you want that loved one back. Or just maybe you're stressed out. Maybe someone you have in your family is driving you crazy with alcohol. Or maybe they're having some condition. Maybe spirits are saying you can't see with my talk to an attorney. Have trouble going about you. Yes, you are feeling the vibration of you. You need my spirit to help you now. Don't go nowhere else. It is time for you to call.
Ready, Freddie? Yes.
253-7273. Don't give up. You're not supposed to give up. God didn't put you here to give up when you got someone to help you. Seek and ye shall find. You have found the person who has heard.
Oh, yeah, right.
God is trying to do something about it. God has helped you help yourself. It is time for you to help yourself now. Pick up that phone and call. What are you waiting for? You may have someone in your life that's suffering and they need my help. Let them know about me. You can even send my number to them or pass my number on to them. Let them have help. You need help. What are you waiting for? Call me now. Call me now. Sister Duba. Sister Duba. Call me now. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. 718-253-7273. And say, I will not give up because I am going to call Sister Obama now. Pick up the phone and call me now. Sister Obama, 718-253-7273. Don't be afraid. I am waiting for you. Fast results. Right away. Fast results. Waiting for you immediately. Call now.
Sister Dubong is one of the most talented psychic readers that I've ever encountered. I am amazed at how well she can read the people in my life and the events that have happened and the events that are yet to come. It's really fun to speak with her and to listen to her. Sometimes I just pause during the reading and say, I can't believe how quickly you accurately describe that person. Most importantly, she helps me figure out difficult situations, and what she sees is often reassuring. Besides being a gifted psychic, Sister Dubong is a warm, friendly person, very easy to talk to, and always very positive. If you're trying to figure out what's going on in any situation of your life, I highly recommend Sister Dubong.
I think I'm losing you because your eyes are true. You know what to do to keep me falling in line to you. You could have been true, but instead I'm losing you. I've been to Sister Dubong, and she say, He keep on using you. So he keeps on teasing you. Turn one thing baby, I'm finished with you. It's over. See you later.
Good evening. Welcome back to the King and Queen Radio, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDevon.com. And that's right, we just finished up with Queen Matilda and guests. And wow, what a lovely evening we had here this evening. And I want to say a big shout out there to King and Queen Radio, Brooklyn Station out there in Nigeria, out there. And Daniel, I want to say big up to you out there, keeping the station going so good out there. All right, so folks out there in Nigeria, I want to just say pleasant good morning to you. Okay, so again out there, folks, how y'all doing? I hope everybody doing good here. We had a great evening, and don't forget I'm Sister Devon. You heard so much commercials about me today, so you can see me daily. I'm located 1752 Flatbush Avenue, the corner Avenue J, East 35th. You can simply walk in after 12 midday. Call me 1752 Flatbush Avenue. The address is 1752 Flatbush Avenue, corner Avenue J, East 35th. It's a great evening. Got Tony Dance on the 1 and 2. And shout out all you folks out there on Ustream, or wherever you at, live stream, wherever you at now. Big up to you out there. Okay, so we're gonna take you back to some music with Tony Dance.
Baby, I know what's going on. I know the scores. I know the roads. Baby, I know what's going on. When I see you on the street, looking neat, girl, you look so sweet, so sweet. When I see that neon light shining bright, when you're out of sight, the way you pass me by.
Okay, I want to say a shout out to the lady in the Bronx. Shout out there to Heather, out there, and all the folks out there, just to Lucy. Big up to you out there, and the rest of you folks out there who's always with us. Big up to each and everybody out there. And again, if you're having troubles in your life, spiritual troubles, you know someone having immigration now and needs some spiritual help, let them call me, 718-253-7273. like I said, shout out all the folks out there incarcerated out there. Big up to you out there, Sincere. And all the other people out there who's listening now. I don't care where you're at. Big up to you out there. Dollar Vans, shout out going out to you taxi drivers out there. Take it easy, everybody. I know it's a lot of pressure going on out there, but be nice, be friendly, and treat each other as best as you can. Because the world out there right now is too much violence going on. It's not a good thing. So you got to be careful what you say to people nowadays. It's better to say nothing than to get yourself in a whole lot of problems. Someone want to rear up and start to want to fight, as long as they don't have a weapon, say nothing, walk away. That old expression, sticks and stones will break my bones, and words will never hurt. We need to bring that back, because now it ain't sticks and stones that break your bones, it's guns and knives. So you got to take it easy, folks, out there with each other. Out there, a lot of love we need right now. And that's right, Wednesday coming. It's a great event going on in New York for the finest, New York finest. A great parade going on. I think we're going to try to get to that parade. That's going to be something big, and you folks out there in New York City, or not even in New York, you should attend that parade down there on Wall Street. It's going to be a nice parade. They're opening up in New York, and as I just heard news, they're going to start opening up clubs 24/7. Whoa! So I mean, you'll be able to party the night, the day, and all year long. They're going to test it out. I understand it's going to be tested out in 42nd Street first. But before they do that, they need to clear it up, because right now it looks like 42nd Street is in the dumps. So they need to do a lot of clearing up 42nd Street before they start to try to put some clubs in there. But it's looked like everything I told you folks, this is the age of Aquarius. And it's a repeat of the 70s and 80s. In the 70s and 80s, all clubs was open 24/7. You could go to Cafe Y in the Village and places. Instead of going to school, I used to go dancing. But I did go to school too, but I did take off 1 or 2 days when I had to go to those Catholic, supposed to go to Catholic and learn that catechism, learn that Catholic stuff. I ran away from that, so I ran right into this stuff. Okay, let me take that caller. You want to call in station 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820. WVIP 93.5 FM. Hello, caller.
Hey,
Hey,
hi.
how are you this evening?
I'm feeling okay.
You
Just
sound,
listening to you. I just started catching a little bit of the show.
oh, wonderful, wonderful. We had a lot of guests on tonight.
Yeah, I'm hearing you say 24-hour party, and they think they can handle opening up things for 24 hours.
Well, you know, like I was telling the audience in the past, yes, the clubs was open 24/7 in New York City.
That's terrible.
Everything.
I don't
Well,
know.
those was the
Maybe
day.
people were different then. I don't know, but anyway.
People were no different than them people in them days was sniffing cocaine, falling on the street, sniffing glue, and everything else. Okay, so don't tell me I lived it. Them junkies was falling all
I
on
know
the
we
floor.
spoke about the other
They had
day.
methadone. There was prostitutes walking up and down on the street naked in the day and the night. So you know it's
Imagine that. Well, see, I don't even like 24-hour stuff. I'm, you know, the situation with my significant other. I'm trying to get him. I can't even get him the phone call. Now he want to go partying, and they want 24 hours. But anyway,
well, you know, everybody gonna lose their man in those 24-hour joints, because the stripper's gonna be making money.
So I'm
So
trying to
you wanna catch your man, you better turn into a stripper and be in.
Right, well, listen, I'm trying to get him to communicate. He told me he hit his head the other day at work.
He hit his head.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe them witches tried to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, he hitting his head. You only need him to be hitting his head. You need to be hitting the bed, not the head.
Right? Yeah, gave him a headache. So what's up with him? I'm trying to see what's up.
Well, I feel he's just a player. But you know something, you and him, y'all got a lot in common. You know, he keeps your energy going. He keeps you up and running. He's a good man. He got his good ways. You just got to keep sweetening him up, honey him up. But you better hope he ain't listening too, because then you know what you're doing.
Honey, what? Honey or what?
Put him in some honey. Shake him up. Sweeten him up. You know your honey jar. You know how to hook it up.
Honey and...
Put some black syrup in there.
Uh-huh.
And you want to put in there, you got to put some peppermint candy and give it to Legua.
Peppermint candy?
Yeah, give it to Legua.
Legua. Honey, black syrup, and peppermint candy. But John, shake it.
You give it to Legua and blow some smoke at it.
Cigar smoke.
Yeah, you know how to do it.
All righty.
Do your homework.
All righty.
All right. So out there, who's that? Is someone on the line?
No, it's just me.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Okay. Folks out there, I'm gonna take you back to some music.
I gave you my time. I am on a hurricane. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I am on a hurricane. Just because you're not for me. I am on a hurricane. Just because you're not for me. I am on a hurricane.
That's right. I want to give a shout out there to DJ Yanni. DJ Yanni, give me a call, 718-253-7273. Shout out to DJ Yanni.
This is a testimony from Minnie. When I found Sister DeBong online, I liked what I read about her from the beginning, that she works towards higher good, I was attracted right away from listening to her radio show on King and Queen Radio. How she described her work, her purpose, and her mission in life. It was a positive experience immediately from making an appointment, how to get to a location. She responds right away and on a very positive energy level. When I got to her location, everything was better than I could have ever hoped for. We connected right away with my deceased husband and described him to a T. I loved hearing that he was still watching over me, and Sister Dubon captured his energy and personality. She described my current situation so completely and so accurately and offered lots of comfort and reassurance for the future. The detail that Sister goes into is incredible and her vision is amazing. And when she describes things, it's almost as if she knows your personal language. She describes them kind of using her own words. I cannot get enough reading from, the reading alone just blows my mind. My friends and my family are amazed by it as well. Even a few things that she described that seemed unimportant have already started to come to light. Sister Dubon was very specific about my current relationship, and I believe she nailed it correctly and also offered some validation that I needed to hear. I would highly recommend Sister Dubon to anyone. It's such a great experience. She has a true and amazing gift. Thank you, Sister Dubon.
And that's right. If you like to text in now, that's 347-699-6892. If you have a question or something you're concerned about, one free question now, you can call in 718-253-4239 or 718-676-0820. And don't forget, you can see us 24/7 on radio.co. Here, King and Queen Radio, radio.co, BrooklynStation.com. Go directly to the webpage, KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com. Visit us daily. Again, you're listening now to the Way Beyond Show. There we go, Jamaica. And we're on every Monday night from 9 until 1 a.m. 1 at 12 to 1, you will have DJ Tony Dance bringing you the best of music. Again, if you want to get on this talk show and music show, there we go, Jamaica. Simply write me now at 347-6, text me at 347-699-6892, 699-6892, or simply write us King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. King and Queen Radio at gmail.com. Brooklyn Station at gmail.com. That's Brooklyn Radio Station. Sorry, Brooklyn Radio Station at gmail.com. And we surely get you on the air and you can come and talk about your events, talk about what's going on in your life, and be exposed on one of the highest talk show on Monday evening. So don't be a part of this program by calling. You can directly call me, Sister Dubon. That's 718-253-7273. Set your appointments daily and come see me at 1752 Flatbush Avenue, the corner Avenue J, and that's every Monday. Meet every day from 12 until 8 p.m. So I'm looking forward to hear from you folks. Again, I want to thank each and everyone out there who's supporting this program. Shout out to all the Caribbean islands, France and London, China, Japan, and all the rest of the countries that is supporting as well. We want to thank you. And Nigeria, our radio station, and people out there, love you all. Again, we're going to take you back to some more good music. And don't forget to call me Sister Dubon right now for one free question. That's 718-253-4239, 718-676-0820, or text us 347-699-6892.
It's got me getting tired, and I can't be in two places, not at the same time. Sometimes I wanna run away. Oh, how I wish it was yesterday, baby. But your love keeps holding on, holding on and on and on and on and on. Your love keeps holding on, holding on and on and on and on and on. Is this love or obsession? This feeling is blowing my mind and I can't let go. No, no, I can't let the music go. No, no, I'm so confused and I don't want to lose. Should I just stay right this feeling? Should I let you float around? My desire was wrestling and free and strong. Then we could go on in life, live and love.
Station.com.
Coming back to me, I wanna be
King and Queen Radio. Queen Radio. King and Queen Radio.
Should I let you float around? Yeah, should I? Let's go around, stick around.
Yay, this is Sister Talbot's timing.
We work together, sharing and caring for each other. People used to say, our love will never fade.
Yay, this is Sister Talbot's timing. Come on, enjoy the music.
Should I let you stick around? Should I let you float around? Oh. Should I? Go around, stick around. Should I? Go around, stick around. Later, you found someone better. You say you can face me, but you're sorry you were with me. My heart was torn in two. I didn't know what I should do. Should I let you stick around? Should I let you? I mean, you're split up. Running with promise. You say you love me and you care, but you never then hear. You always on the front. Now tell me this, why you can't spend no quality time? Keep back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple means that love you're not true. Cause only when you want the proof, me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the want. Tell me where is all of the tenderness. And give me something else that you give me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. If love so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. I sing again. If love so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. If love so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again. Well, why if you means we don't want me? This the day of me. If you don't want me, and you're making fun of me. And I'm the one with the J.O.B.
So baby, why won't you give me some TLC?
All right, it's getting to be that time, that psychic energy time. I'm picking up on someone who's constantly has to go to a person's house. You don't want to go there, but you find yourself going there all the time. Even though you say you're not going to go back, you find yourself constantly going back. It's because someone put something at the doorstep to draw you. You being drawn at that person's house. They possibly got you under their foot and stepping on you and controlling you through some type of spiritual powers, and that's why you can't stay away from the place. So you have to do something spiritual to block yourself from going to the place that you really don't want to go to. I am picking up on the energy of someone who has to do a favor for somebody they don't want to do. Again, this is another spiritual control. They may want you to do something especially illegal and you feel you shouldn't do it. Don't do it because you're going to get in trouble. And once you get in trouble, you're not going to get no help. You may be set up to take a trip. They may want you to go to somewhere, maybe in Virginia. Don't do it. Okay, so cancel that trip. Again, I'm picking up on someone who is just just got a promotion, and that promotion is going to bring you a lot of grief and a lot of problems. You already got people hating you already. Be careful who you talk to about it, because I'm feeling that there's a lot of pressure coming with that promotion. You're going to have to get spiritual protection. I'm picking up on someone who has you purchased a building and got a building, and it's not going the way you want it to go. You have to do some cleansing. Someone is telling you to do certain rituals you shouldn't do in that building. That building requests something to be done with, maybe with fowl. You have to get a fowl chicken and do something to cause things to change in that building. There's someone who got a job already. They're undecided should they change that job and take a new job. They really don't want to lose. I feel at this point you're unhappy where you're at. The new job will do you better. You just may have to adjust to a little more harder work, but you'll be able to do it and you'll be more comfortable and more happy. I'm picking up someone who has pressure behind a child. The child is really bringing you down. You're nervous and you're upset, and you can't get this kid to do what they're supposed to do, which is helping themselves. They are doing things purposely to punish you, to torture you. You have to ignore your child and do what you have to do. And if they don't want to heed to what you say, you have to move forward. Don't put yourself in blood pressure and take yourself down. I'm picking up someone who's just recently got married. You're not feeling good about the marriage because the marriage wasn't a true marriage, and you should have just said no and then got yourself involved in something now. It's going to be hard for you to get out. It may be for immigration status only. I'm picking up on someone who has issues going to the bathroom. That you need to check for a medical doctor because it's showing something is growing not natural and you may have to have an operation. I'm picking up on someone who has, you feel like you want to tell a person something you've been holding back for a while. You need to let it out, let the person know exactly you know what they're doing, and don't hold it any longer because you are suffering yourself by holding on to something that is bothering you. Let it go. I'm picking up on someone who has an issue with someone staying in their house, and you really want the person to go, but you're afraid if you tell that person to go, the person who your partner is with you going to get angry with you. Whether you tell them or not, both of them are going to leave soon. So you're just holding on to nonsense. If you can't tell the person to go and the other one won't go, then you just take the chance of losing both of them. You're listening to the WVIP 93.5 FM Sister the Bomb, and this has been a spiritual journey for me today. And I want you to call me if you're having any troubles in your life The number is 718-253-7273.
When you see you know it's on me. When you see you know it's on me. When you see you know that it's on me. Never had a moment. Never ever questioned you. You already know that. I ain't never stressed with you. Tell me, yeah, you on that. Cause when I'm so impressed with you, have you ever noticed? I am on my best with you, yeah. And now you're my heart, and you know I'm all about you. I am in the word apart, cause I love being around you. Embrace all my flaws, when you didn't have to. Stay holding me down, even when I'm not around. Do you see you know it's on me? Do you see you know it's on me? Do you see you know that that's on me right there? Do you see you know it's on me? Do you see you know it's on me? Do you see you know that that's on me right there? Yeah, moving on by myself, but I'm in every minute, yeah. Every minute that we share, everything I'm in with you. They know I ain't playing about you. I've been eating right and sleeping through the night for the first time in a long time. That's why you know you're my heart, and you know I'm about you.
This is a testimony from a woman in India. Sister Dubong, the reading you did for me was awesome today. Despite being in two different corners of the world with totally divergent cultures, the way you on King and Queen Radio, how she described her work, her purpose, and her mission in life. It was a positive experience immediately from making an appointment, how to get to a location. She responds right away and on a very positive energy level. When I got to her location, everything was better than I could have ever hoped for. We connected right away with my deceased husband and described him to the T. I loved hearing that he was still watching over me, and Sister Dubong captured his energy and personality. She described my current situation so completely and so accurately and offered lots of comfort and reassurance.
Melodies from heaven, rain down on me, rain down on me. Take me in your arms and hold me close. Rain down on me, rain down on me. Feel me with your precious holy close. Rain down on me. Rain down on me.
WVIP 93.5 FM, KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDebomb.com. Visit them daily or call Sister Debomb 718-253-7273. Hello, caller.
Hello, meow.
Okay, meow. And who we got?
The Brooklyn Cats, Mom, she did say,
And shout out to all the Brooklyn Knights out there, all over Brooklyn, Flatbush, Midwood, Sheephead Bay, and Canarsie, Bed-Stuy. And where you know at in Brooklyn, you shout out to the Brooklyn.
Well, I know it.
Where's your favorite place to live in Brooklyn?
Where's my favorite place? Oh, I hate to say it. When I used to live down on a Delphi.
You used to live down on a Delphi?
Yeah.
Where is that at?
That's like walking distance to downtown Brooklyn. When I want to go downtown Brooklyn, take no bus, I'll be there in no time.
All right, at Delphi, Brooklyn. All right,
Yeah.
so tell us what's going on.
Reason KK is telling you that I want those children money. That ain't her money. That's Jacko money. That $1 billion can move me out of here. That's why I went through so much air, because I never had the money to move out of here. All I want to do is move out of here. And as far as what he left them in his will, I do not need his money. This lady named Adam, I forgot her last name, or that could have been her first name. Anyway, she was the rich. She left $500 million in her will when she passed away. That woman, she lived in France. She was the richest woman in the whole entire world.
Jesus Christ. She lived
That's the kind of money I'm sitting on.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And madam.
Okay, babe, I don't need your money or their money. I need some money to move out here, yeah, because I'm still sickly a little, and I gotta wait until I get well enough to come there. But in the meanwhile, I would love to move out of here. And you talking about those children is the only income you got coming in, taking care of those kids, honey. I think you're alive, but there ain't no school, $15 million for that. And they got a roof over here. Come on, babe. Who you pulling legs here with?
They trying to pull your leg out.
Yeah. I don't even want people to know how much money I got, boo. I don't need some kids' money or your money. Anybody's money. I don't even need other money. I got money of my own.
Now you got enough money to carry you through life, and you got a couple $1 billion. You good to go. So you don't need nobody money.
I got plenty of money, baby. I need to move out of here. I need some money to move out of here. That's all I want. Get out of here. I've been married a few months. So I can move back downtown Brooklyn. The best people that ever my life ever been around. But best churches that ever my life been around. I ain't never seen people as good as some people was to me down on a day or five.
Well, you think that when your money, you got enough money to get down there now, because there's so much money down there, the average person can't get down there. But your money.
On Fulton Street?
Yeah. It's
I know what you talking about down there. You talking about down there when I'm flying with you. I'm talking about back up on day or five. That's where a lot of black people live.
You go. You go with the black people.
Don't now. Stop trying to mess with me and come down to the street, because I know my stuff.
And you go where the black people live.
Yeah, I'm going home black people live. How you doing? They buy me food every day down there. You have drink.
You like
you walk back one and number one.
You light skin with blonde natural hair.
These
they eat
people
your
were
life.
good people. Everybody. I go in there, what you want? I don't be expecting and I really be wanting anything, you know. They be always giving me liquor, beer. I want Chinese food. They go get it themselves. I ain't gotta walk and go get it, because usually they'll give you the money. You gotta go get it. No, they go get it.
And you better go back down there to Delphi. You treated Royal like the queen.
Yeah, they treat me so good down there. I thought that I wasn't me in them. I thought I was somebody else.
You thought you was a white woman down there.
I don't know. Some people down there treated me so good. Those people treated me good. And the man that worked in the back of the number hole, he was the same way. He'll go get you some coffee, tea. I like to drink hot tea. And whatever I want, and then he would send other people if I don't feel like he'll send somebody to go get it for me.
Well, I heard you used to hang out in the number hole.
Yeah.
The number hole, you get some money up in there.
Yeah.
Now they don't call it the number hole. They got it somewhere down in the ground where they go now and hang out in the ground and smoke the weed hole.
Oh no, I can't be around nobody smoking marijuana. See, And the number hoes back in my days, they done smoked marijuana, because marijuana is not legal no way. It's locked up in, you already playing numbers in here, and you got weed in here. Honey, they done bust that place all kind of ways. Everybody in there would have went to jail.
Well, what do you like that they done opened up the clubs? Gonna be opening up the club 24/7 now. They're gonna be opening them up in Times Square.
Oh, man, I didn't know they've been here 24/7. That means night and day.
Yeah.
They need to now. I have to think about that, because I don't think that's good, because school people and college people, okay, they gotta learn. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's they shoot a hooker to go to the club.
That's true too. That's something to think about.
Yeah, man, they inviting trouble. Stupid. Stupid. Shit, we all got what's it called, corona. We all got corona. Everybody got it. People think they ain't got it. We all got that stupid stuff that got everybody acting stupid. We all got COVID. Yeah, we all got a little smear of COVID, because everybody acting stupid now.
Well, you are actually saying something that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes a person can say things and you think they stupid, and they come up with some good stuff. Yeah. People are acting out of whack. They're acting a little more crazier than they ever act.
Because I was on now when they was doing that fireworks. The little boy should have been looking at front of him. He turned around and started looking at back of him, and he's not getting his face on TV right. And the woman feel like, why is he turning around, looking in the back, and the camera's in the front of him? Stupid. We are. Yeah.
Well, that's like somebody was up there meditating on the mountain, and they, instead of looking forward, they were sitting backwards on the mountain, not knowing somebody could come and scare them. While they meditate, they fall over the mountain.
That's a little stupid too. Especially if they could have just fell on back and again they life.
So the things people doing now is everything is backward. Well, we want to thank you so much, Kat. Anything you want to say before you go? And
a shout out there goes out to my baby parents. She said that cheesecake was so good.
Oh, that's right. You forgot to talk about that. Hurry up and speed that up.
Yeah, okay. And what about the boys? You don't never tell me how they like stuff. I sent y'all Chinese food, sent y'all a cake, cheesecake. I mean, let me know how my baby Blanket is doing, and little Cox and Prince Michael too.
Yeah, you got to know how your children doing. They all doing good. Your children love you, Kat.
But I want to know how do they like when I'm doing. I never hear nothing from them or what they like. That's the third time I don't know. Help them, engage them.
You gave them some Chinese food and they ain't told you nothing. They probably scared to tell you. They're scared that woman to beat the heck out of them.
Okay. I gotta go.
All right, get a lucky number before you go.
I'm looking at 864.
And I'm gonna give you 111 and 1901.
Okay.
All right, Kat. Thank you. Your birthday coming. Tell the DJ what song you want next week played for your birthday.
No, I don't want people to even know anything about what I'm gonna do.
All right, they ain't gonna know. All right.
No, did you get the record?
I didn't let him know the name of the record. I got to let him know the name. You got to give it back to me. You don't want to tell me.
Why can I just call you tomorrow and then you can let him know?
All right.
I want to put that out before I do it. I'm gonna
I ain't gonna mess it up. Stay on the line and tell him don't go off the line. Get the phone DJ and listen to the record she want to get.
Okay, take me off the air.
He'll take you off the air. Okay, stay tuned, folks, for Tony Dance coming up with the music on KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, SisterDevon.com. You want to stay tuned, okay? If you go right now to KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, and you'll be able to hear Tony Dance play some good music for you tonight from 12 to 1. And I want to thank you all, and I'll see y'all next week. And don't forget to call me Sister Devon. That's 718-253-7273.
I'm driving in circles, should've bought that new phone. Can't find my way to all the places I call home. I'm at the station pumping gas and I'm taking